Hey guys, good morning. Now today's morning is 6 o'clock in the morning and I am shooting this video early morning to give you knowledge about the Customs Act 1962, the customs clearance and imported exported goods. So guys, the Customs Act 1962 is very important to customs brokers, importers or exporters and who is doing logistic business. You must have the knowledge about the Customs Act 1962. So these videos are perfect for you. You can listen while driving, while doing driving, while in the train or at home doing any work. At that time, you can listen my videos or watch my videos to improve your knowledge about the Customs Act 1962. So guys, in the previous video, we have seen some sections from the chapter 14A, settlement of cases. Now, in this video, we are going to see section 120G onwards. Section 127G is inspection of reports. Section 127G of inspection of reports. In the same, no person shall be entitled to inspect or obtain copies of or any report made by an officer of customs to the settlement commission, but the settlement commission may, in its discretion, furnish copies thereof to any such person on an application made to it in this behalf and on payment of such fee as may be specified by rules. Provided that for the purposes of enabling any person whose case is under consideration to rebut any evidence brought and record against him in any such report, the settlement commission shall, on an application made in this behalf and on payment by such person of such fee as may be specified by rules, furnish him with a certified copy of any such report or parts thereof relevant for the purpose. So section 127G, inspection etc. of reports. Section 127H, power of settlement commission to grant immunity from prosecution and penalty. Section 127H, power of settlement commission to grant immunity from prosecution and penalty. Subsection 1, the settlement commission may, if it is satisfied that any person who made the application for settlement under section 127B has cooperated with the settlement commission in the proceedings before it and has made a full and true disclosure of his duty liability, grant to such person, subject to such conditions as it may think fit, to impose immunity from prosecution or for any offence under this act, and also either wholly or in part from the imposition of any penalty and fine under this act with respect to the case covered by the settlement. Provided that no such immunity shall be granted by the settlement commission in cases where the proceedings for the prosecution for any such offence have been instituted before the date of the receipt of the objection under section 127D. Subsection 2, an immunity granted to a person under subsection 1 shall stand withdrawn if such person fails to pay any sum specified in the order of the settlement passed under subsection 5 of section 127C within the time specified in such order, or fails to comply with any other condition subject to which the immunity was granted, and thereupon the provisions of this act shall apply as if such immunity had not been granted. Subsection 3, an immunity granted to a person under subsection 1 may at any time be withdrawn by the settlement commission if it is satisfied that such person had, in the course of the settlement proceedings, concealed any particulars material to the settlement or had given false evidence, and thereupon such person may be tried for the offence with respect to which the immunity was granted or for any other offence of which he appears to have been guilty in connection with the settlement, and shall also become liable to the imposition of any penalty under this act to which such person would have been liable had no such immunity been granted. So section 127H, power of settlement commission to grant immunity from prosecution and penalty. Section 127J, order of settlement to be conclusive. In the same, every order of settlement passed under subsection 5 of section 127C shall be conclusive as to the matters stated therein, and no matter covered by such person shall, save as otherwise provided in this chapter, be reopened in any proceedings under this act or under any other law for the time being in force. So section 127J is order of settlement to be conclusive. Section 127J, order of settlement to be conclusive. Section 127K, recovery of sums due under order of settlement. In the same, any sum specified in the order of settlement under subsection 5 of section 127C may, subject to such conditions, if any as may be specified therein, be recovered, and any penalty for default in making payment of such sums may be imposed and recovered as sums due to the central government, in accordance with the provisions of section 142 by the proper officer having jurisdiction over the applicant. So section 127K is the recovery of sums due under order of settlement. So section 127L, bar on subsequent application for settlement in certain cases. Section 127A, bar on subsequent application for settlement in certain cases. Section 1, in the same, where clause first, an order of settlement provides for the imposition of a penalty on the applicant under section 127B for settlement on the ground of concealment of particulars of his duty liability or explanation. In this clause, the concealment of particulars of duty liability relates to any such concealment made from the officers of customs. Clause second, after the passing of an order of settlement in relation to a case, such person is convicted of any offence under this act in relation to that case. Or clause third, the case of such person is sent back to the proper officer by settlement commission under section 127I. Then such a person shall be entitled to apply for settlement under section 127B in relation to any other matter. Section 127L, bar on subsequent application for settlement in certain cases. Section 127M, proceedings before settlement commission to be judicial proceedings. In the same, any proceedings under this chapter, the settlement commission shall be deemed to be judicial proceedings within the meaning of section 193 and 228, 228, and for the purposes of section 196, 196 of the Indian Penal Code 45 of 1860. So section 127M, proceedings before settlement commission to be judicial proceedings. Section 127A, application of certain provisions of Central Excise Act. The provisions of chapter 5 of the Central Excise Act 1944 comes under notification 1st of 1944. Insofar as it is not consistent with the provisions of the chapter, shall apply in relation to proceedings before the settlement commission under this chapter. Section 127 in application of certain provisions of Central Excise Act. So we have seen all the sections of the chapter 14A, settlement of cases. In the same, section 127A is definitions, section 127B application for settlement of cases, section 127C procedure on receipt of an application under section 127B. Section 127E is omitted. Section 127D, power of settlement commission to order provisional attachment to protect revenue. Section 127F, power and procedure of settlement commission. Section 127G, inspection etc. of reports. Section 127H, power of settlement commission to grant immunity from prosecution and penalty. Section 127I, power of settlement commission to send a case back to the proper officer. Section 127J, order of settlement to be conclusive. Section 127J, order of settlement to be conclusive. Section 127K, recovery of sums due under order of settlement. Section 127K, recovery of sums due under order of settlement. Section 127L, bar on subsequent application for settlement in certain cases. Section 127 aim proceedings before settlement commission to be judicial proceedings. Section 127 in application of certain provisions of certain Central Excise Act. Section 127 in application of certain provisions of Central Excise Act. So chapter 14A is settlement of cases, very important chapter in the Customs Act 1962. So you have to listen my videos again and again to understand the Customs Act 1962, to understand the chapters, to understand the sections. If you are watching my videos first time, you are not able to understand the sections, the custom law language, the act language, hence you have to listen my videos again and again to improve your knowledge about the Customs Act 1962. So humble request to all who are watching right now the videos, please subscribe to my channel and please share the videos with your friends if they needed this. Thank you guys for watching these videos. We'll meet you again in the next video with another chapter and another sections. Till then, bye bye and take care.